Good day, everyone. This is Forex with me live. Today, I'm excited to update my double MACD strategy. I want to give you this strategy because I know a lot of people has watched my strategy in the past and have worked with it. But this time around, I want to give you a precision on how you can use the double MACD in a different way. So this, I'm going to be opening you up to the settings and how you can take trades with it. Now, these settings is going to be very, very useful for you. So if you have not liked my channel, if you have not subscribed yet, please do well and do that now, because you won't want to miss out on any updates I'll be giving out on this channel. So I'm going to be going into my double MACD strategy now. So before I do that, let me show you what is happening on gold. Now, for instance, you can see how the market is. It has been forming the buyer setup, which is the higher high and the lower high. But that is not where I'm actually going to. I just want to show you the moving averages of how you can set up your double MACD with the moving averages to get the best setup. So let's get into it. I'm going to tap into my menu icon. I'm having a plain chart already. On my main chart, I want to set up my moving average to 200. But I'm going to be using exponential moving average this time around. That is that. You can see how it looks like. This apparently tells me what the market is doing. The market is on a strong uptrend here and immediately reverses to the downside here and started moving to the downside, which simply means that in this trade now, I'm only looking for a sell trade. But I need another confirmation to see that this is true and this is possible. So in that case, I am going to set up my double MACD indicator. So I'm going to go to my MACD now. The first setup I'm having here is 200. So in this case, I'm putting 200 and I'm going to put 5. Then here I'm putting 1. This is 1. So on my signal, I'm going to increase the signal to high so that I can see what is going on. So let's see how this happens to look like. As you can see, this is how the market looks like. And the buyers I was looking out for on the 200 exponential moving average corresponded with my what? MACD 200 with 5. So which means that if I see a sell around this point, that means my market has shown that we're on a sell trade. So what I need to do is that anytime the market touches the moving average and crosses down, I can pick my sell trade. So that's another move. So apparently what it means in this case is that I'm on a downside and I need to take a sell trade. So let's look at it again. I'm going to set up my double MACD, but in this case I'm setting up another MACD in place of the first one. So this case I'm putting this as 1. I'm putting this as 200. Then I'll be putting this as 1, while I put this as 1 as well. So here we have it. I'm changing the color of this to another color. Then I'm not going to increase the font, rather I'm going to put it in a shady font so that it just shows me what I need to see in the market to understand where the market is going to. So this is how it is, and this is how it's moving. So in this case, I have my setup. All right, before I even continue, the setup is not done yet. I'm supposed to put this, I'm going to apply this to first indicator. That's what I'm supposed to do. So now I have a unique setup here. All right, I still have to do some more things as it is. So let me share. So on the setup here, after we add this as green, I'm going to go to this as well and put it as green. So in this case, this is going to be also something like this, while I'm going to put these two on the regular. So let's go into the setup. As you can see, yeah, this is what we are looking for. So what are we looking at here? In this case, as you can see, my market shows that we are on a downside. We are on a downside here, which means the first sentiment shows we're on the downside. The second one shows we're on the downside. I'm going to take my sell trades here, put out 5 trades straight up. So, and another confirmation here is this. You can see an engulfing candle around here. An engulfing candle closes the market. Then we have 2 strong bearish candles to the downside. Then the MACD also tells me that we're on the downside. That's what we are looking at here, and that apparently makes a sell trade. So now that is that about that. The next one I need to show you is I want to back test and see. Let's look at it here. When the double MACD I have here actually crosses both ends, and it also crosses the 200, yeah, this is a good setup for us to go long or for us to buy. So as you can see, it's also happened here that as soon as market pulls back, we are still on the buy side. So what MACD does, or the double MACD does, and also the moving average does, is to show us where the market is headed. Then we can flow alongside. So when you see a market direction on an uptrend, what you need to do is just to follow through. You don't need to sell when you're supposed to buy, or buy when you're supposed to sell. So that's just how it is. So let's look at it straight up in another scenario. Now, this came in straight. We are on a buy side here, and the other one is still a sell side, which means this position, we are on a range market. We don't need to do anything until the buy side is confirmed on the second MACD. Once the second MACD proves that okay, we are buying, then we take a long trade. And as we used to do it, we take 1 to 1.5 or to 2 risks to reward ratio. So let's look at this one as well. This is also another game here. The first one is up, the second one is down. We don't take any trade until the second one joins the first. So that's when we take a long trade, and we can assume 1 to 1.5 or 2 of this. So adequate. Let's look at here. When you pull out your market here, this is a good sell side, but the market pulls back. Imagine my stop loss is here and the market pulls back, which means it's showing me a different game entirely, and it has never hit my stop loss. Then I can re-enter at this point where the market actually comes back into the sell side. So you can see we are riding the market to the downside. So this is all we need to look out for. Now on this case too, we have the same aspect. The market buyers are in positions here, and it is confirmed when we got here. So which means that we are entering our market at this position straight up. So that is when you get your good risk to reward ratio. So on this case, I can see that double MACD like this does a good work for us as a trader. So if you can just follow through, as you can see here as well, we have a good spice up to trade, and also a good spice up to sell here, even though the moves are not that much, but it makes sense to get a whole lot of it. So these are the things we are looking out for. As you can see from here also, we have a good crossover on both ends here, and we are able to take trades. In short, this shows that double MACD strategy is the best strategy you can use to take your trades and make money out of the market. But patience is the game. Patience is the game. You don't just enter markets without having good confirmation. And your confirmation here is your 200 crosses and also your MACD crosses. As simple as that. So let's get back and see how our trade is playing out. So as you can see, this trade now is running on for now, and let's see how it looks like. If my stop loss is here, which I'm going to place, I'm taking 1 to 1.5. My stop loss is here, then my TP is going to be somewhere here. So let's see, 1 8. So if I have 1 8, that means I'm supposed to have 2 6 thereabout for my take profit. So that's where it's going to be, and that's all for now on this trade. So let's wait and see the result. Probably I'll upload the results in the next video. I hope this video helps. If you have not actually subscribed, please do, so that you can get updates on my channel. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.